How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward. He's got the athleticism, he's got the staying power, and he loves to press. And just keep an eye out for that drop of the shoulder. He loves to go past opposite.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Godoy. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Budimir. Can he spark a counter here? Jakic. Sucic. Modric. Sucic. Kovacic. Kovacic played out towards the right wing. Jakic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Ball driven towards the far post. Godoy.
Croatia really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Turns and goes back. It's run loose here. Pasalic, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Schutalo. So we're still where we started right now. Murillo. Defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Jakic. And he goes cross-field. Proves too strong. Orsic, gently done. Well, played right into his path. Jakic makes the interception. And here's Budimir. Goes for goal! Murillo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Murillo. Kovacic. And here's Budimir. Over to the left. Sosa. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Godoy. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Modric. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Sucic, spread out to the left. Orsic. Oh, they could break here. Sucic. Modric. Kovacic. Pasalic. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gets into some space. Oh, such a clever touch. Shutalo. Sosa. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. Can he deliver? Orsic. Orsic!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Panama, well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Played with finesse. Kovacic. Šutalo. Modric. Kovacic. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Godoy. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cross needs to be good. Guardiola shifted upfield. Šutalo. Modric. Sucic. And it's Sousa. Sosa chips it through. Sosa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So who's he picking out? Out towards the flank. Murillo. And the shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Guardiola forwards and with intent. Kovacic. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Modric. Budimir shoots! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Croatia, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Šutalo with the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kovacic, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Godoy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pasalic chooses to go cross-field. And that is as far as they're going to go. Orsic, Kovacic, Budimir! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Out to the right. Is onto it in a flash. Orsic. Orsic. And here's Modric.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kovacic. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Vardiol. Panama are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Sucic wins the duel this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's gone for goal!
Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kovacic. Sosa. Vardiol. Kovacic. Pasalic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries a deft little ball.
Panama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Panama have got it back and they'll have another go. He's being urged to shoot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Succumbs to the pressure. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moments. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.